Okay,
Morceau de viande.
apologize for the inconvenience. Hey Goo, how are you doing? So yeah, we witness Shichi go nuts and I had to stop it because it was going it was too late for me. I had to go to work, so I have to continue today. So, it can't. It obviously can't. No way it could have been me. Another viewer told me that the second choice is locked because for the first playthrough. So I'm forced to pick the first one. This is just a bad dream. But then, why is the smell of blood so horrible real?
血が
Was not true. Did I kill her? Or that I didn't kill her?
だって理由がない。
No, I know perfectly well what the reason was. When I look at her, I could only think of one thing.
俺は
Yes, I wanted to kill her. At the time, it was all that I could think of. I just didn't try to put that feeling to words, because the inside of my head was mush.
血が
The smell of blood is making me nauseous. The content of my stomach starts to rise back up. The vermilion seeps into my eyeballs. I feel dizzy, as though my brain itself is shaking. Nauseous and lightheaded, I fell to my knees in a sea of red blood. Gastric juices well up in my throat. I threw up everything in my stomach. Everything I ate, my gastric juices, I threw it all up and sobbed. Good way to leave evidence for the police when they comes. There is nothing left in my stomach. And yet my body keeps on dry heaving, as though to reject everything that's happened here, as if it's trying to somehow wipe this all away and return the world to normal. It hurts. It stings, as though my inside are on fire. I can't stop crying, and my body crumples to the ground like a piece of discarded garbage. My body has been dyed a sticky red. There is so much pain, so much red, that I feel like I'm dreaming. My tears won't stop. I am distraught at the thought of having killed her. No, that's not it. I am distraught at the fact that I killed her as easily as if I were dismembering a doll, without meaning, without mercy. You're so screwed up in the head, my mate. I just don't understand. I don't know what came over me. I don't know why I killed her for no reason. I don't understand why.
嘘だ。
It has to be me. It has to be. None of this feels real. I mean, think about it. I had one of my usual dizzy spells, and then... all this is just a dream. I saw well I was lightheaded.
嘘だ。
I mean, how could it be possible to tear a person apart like that without nothing but a knife? I've heard that it takes an entire day of hard work to dismember a single human being, even with a saw. Remember your childhood? There is no way you could manage it without nothing more than a knife. Plus, those lines aren't even real to begin with. They're just a convenient delusion that I come up with.
嘘だ。
Gastric juices drip from my lips. My entire body from the chin down is liquid stomach fluids. The gastric juices blend with crimson. My stomach contracts, even though there is nothing left in it anymore. My esophagus and throat are bleeding. It hurts. That's why I'm sure. This isn't a dream. I'm just lying to myself.
全部嘘だ。
Deep down, I understand that. I was lusting after her. Seeing her made me aroused. The same goes for my eyes. Not again. I already understood that these lines let me cut through things as easily as slicing paper. Tono Shiki should have known that humans could be torn apart just as easily. I will be living irresponsibly, not even stopping to consider the possibility. I can kill things so easily. I'm a dangerous human being. I should have blinded myself, or endeavor to live a life where I will never see another soul. Come back home, Sensei. I'm so sorry. I couldn't even keep such a simple promise.
俺はまだまともなのか。
I don't know. Not even a speck of impulses overcame me early remains. But at that time, I didn't even think about enduring or suppressing those thoughts.
この女を殺す。
I was thinking and acting as for such impulses were totally natural. In which case, the answer is obvious. I'm definitely going crazy. I've probably been insane for the last 7 years. Ever since the accident that should have killed me. For the moment, I miraculously survived. I can hear the sound of the rain in the distance. It's a prolonged, quiet drizzle. I'm dizzy. My throat hurts when I breathe. I managed to croak those words.
四季様。
As soon as I do, I hear someone's voice. I sense their presence nearby. I'm not sure how I got here, but I lie down in my own room. I take my glasses from the nightstand and put them on.
おはようございます、四季様。
翡翠。
はい。お体の具合はいかがでしょうか。
Hisui asked me a strange question. There is nothing particularly wrong with my body.
なんて。
Yeah, why? Why am I back here, sleeping in my own bed?
俺は人を殺し。
I clap my mouth shut before I can say that I killed her. That's the one word my sense of reason won't let me say.
翡翠。俺どうしてここに。
覚えていらっしゃらないのですか、四季様。
Hisui frowns imperceptibly.
学校の方から四季様は早退したというお電話がありました。ですが夕方になっても帰ってこられず、姉が探しに行ったところ、公園でお休みになっていたそうです。
So we had another fever dream?
公園って近くの公園。
はい。四季様はベンチで休まれており、その後ご自分の足で屋敷までお帰りになられました。
嘘だろ。そんな覚え全くないんだけど。
四季様の記憶が定かではないのはそうおかしなことではないと思います。貧血による衰弱で四季様は意識が混濁していたようなので。
I really don't remember any of that. Still, there is no reason to doubt anything Hisui said.
ああ、もう夜の9時なんだ。全然記憶にないや。
はい。お屋敷に戻られた四季様は眠りたいとだけ告げてお部屋で休まれたのです。 お医者様をお呼びしようとしたのですが、シキ様はいつものことだからと。
そうか。確かに貧血で倒れるのはいつものことだけど。
This time was different. I killed someone. Wait. Hold on.
翡翠、俺どんな格好をしてたんだ？
は？
だから服装、俺のシャツとか靴とか、その血で。
They had been all soaked through and sick with it.
シキ様の制服でしたら汚れていましたので洗濯をしておりますが。
洗濯ってあんな血だらけの服を？
確かに泥にまみれてはおりましたが、血液らしきものはありませんでした。それに汚れていたのはシャツとズボンだけで、上着は特に何も。
Unbelievable. Even though I was kneeling in a sea of blood and my legs and arms were bright red.
シキ様、何か良くない夢でも見られていたのですか？先ほどまでうなされていたようですし、今もお顔の色が優れません。
Hisui is he staring intently at my face.
夢ってあれが。
Was it all a dream? That feeling? Ugh. The smell of blood? The ethereal woman in white?
いや、そうだよな。あんなのは悪い夢だ。
I let out a long sigh. That's right. It was all a bad dream. There is no way I will sensibly go and break the promise I made to Sensei when I was little, especially when I didn't even have a reason to do so.
目が覚めた。
シキ様のご気分さえよろしければ、夕食の支度をいたします。
いや、夕食は。
I know it was only a dream, but still can get the color and the smell of blood out of my head.
ごめん、いらない。今晩はこのまま眠ることにする。それより翡翠。
はい。何でしょうか、シキ様。
そのさ、俺夕方に帰ってきたらしいけど、秋葉はなんて言ってた？
秋葉様ならその時間はお帰りになられてはおりませんでした。2時間ほど前にお帰りになられており、シキ様のご容体をお伝えしておきましたが。
Her expression seemed to say, "What of it?"
いや、別になんでもないんだ。帰ってきてまだ3日目なのに迷惑をかけて呆れてるだろうなって。
確かに秋葉様はご気分を害されておりましたが、呆れているというわけではなさそうでした。
After saying that, Hisui took a step back.
それでは失礼します。何かご用がおありでしたらお呼びください。
ああ、ありがとう。もう一つ聞き忘れてた。
はい。何でしょう、四季様。
外、雨が降ってるんだね。いつから降り始めたのかな、これ。
四季様がお帰りになられる前からです。姉が見つけた時、四季様は雨に濡れていたとのことです。
I see. I can even remember something as simple as that. It must have been pretty severe bout of anemia. If I wouldn't know things were going to turn out like this, I would have just rested at school instead of pushing myself.
おやすみ。今日は本当にすまない。小白さんにもお礼を伝えておいてくれ。
かしこまりました。それではおやすみなさいませ。
夢だったんだ。
The words I muttered were utterly hollow. I just can't convince myself that they are true. I can't believe that I could believe the events that took place in that dream. Nor I can't believe that it was actually a dream at all. I heard the soft hiss of the rain falling outside. My head still feels a little heavy. I happen to glance down at my chest. The scars I got 7 years ago look like burn marks, seem clearly visible on my skin. Don't look at it. The knife I received as a memento from my father is sitting on top of the desk. It was all a dream. How could it ever have been anything else? I closed my eyes, still repeating those words over and over in my mind, as if to trick myself into believing them. I breathed out, a long, slow breath, as though trying to clear my lungs of that scent. I surrendered my consciousness to the darks of sleep. Back when I was a child. I think someone told me not to tell lies that I couldn't even fool myself with. Nice title. Totally is not going to foreshadow where it's going to come, where it's going to go. I wake up in the grey daylight. I no longer hear the sound of raindrops. The rain has stopped, but the sky still looks cloudy. I take a deep breath and prop myself up in bed. I couldn't sleep properly last night. Every time I was about to fall asleep, the scene replayed itself in my mind and woke me back up.
真っ赤な床とバラバラの。
Reason and memory are inconvenient in time like this. They try to remind you of all the things you'd rather forget.
バカらしい。あれは夢だったのに。何をいつまでうなされてるんだ、俺は。
Yeah, it was just a dream. I want to forget about it as soon as possible. There is a knock at the door. The clock read just before 6. Who could it be this early in the morning?
失礼いたしま。四季様。申し訳ありません。お目覚めでいらしたのですね。
いや、こっちこそ驚かせてごめん。昨日の夕方から寝ていたから早く目を覚ましたんだ。それで翡翠の方こそどうしたんだ？こんな早くから何かあったのか？
Let me guess, our sister want to see us. Isui falls silent, seemingly perplexed. Looking closer, I notice she's carrying my school uniform.
着替えを持ってきてくれたのか？
はい。重ねて申し訳ありません。お見苦しいところをお見せしました。
Isui doesn't say anything anymore. I don't think she did anything particularly embarrassing, but I'm not going to get hung up on it.
とにかくありがとう。制服はそこに置いていいよ。すぐに着替えて今に行くから。
はい。それでは失礼します。
Isui heads for the door without a sound. However, she stopped just short of it and abruptly turns around.
四季様。お時間があるのでしたら、入浴の用意もいたしますが。
Well, I slept on a bench yesterday, so...
入浴って朝から？
はい。四季様はひどく汚れています。学校に行く前にお体を流された方がよろしいのではないでしょうか。
Oh. Now that you mention it, I do feel a little grimy. Apparently I spent a decent chunk of yesterday collapsed in the park with anemia, so I guess it's not as surprising.
そうだな。悪いけど用意してくれる？この時間なら学校にも十分間に合うし。
かしこまりました。では、20分ほど経ちましたら浴場においでください。
Hisui sets my uniform down and leaves the room. The time is still 6 in the morning. I stare up at the ceiling of my room for 20 minutes without doing anything. After dousing my head with cool water, my sluggish thoughts finally begin to sharpen. I take a deep breath as the cold water drips through my hair. It really was a disgusting dream. I can't believe I dreamt about killing a woman that I didn't even know. I knew I was worn out from living in the familiar mansion, but I've already reached the point where I'm seeing dreams like that. It doesn't exactly bode well for my future. Yes, you tell it.
そうだよな。 気を引き締めないと。
I dump another bucket of cold water over myself and begin to wash. The touch of the washcloth is enough to send a stinging pain through my throat. When the sensei did something to us on our neck, and we went wandering around the city at night, like hypnotized.
なんだこれ。
I looked at my neck in the mirror. Weird. My throat is all red and swollen. Like my swollen vocal cords. I returned to my room and changed into my uniform. I just turned 7 o'clock. I take my bag and leave the room, marveling at how restored I feel after simply having a bath.
おはようございます、四季さん。今朝は早いんですね。
After heading downstairs, I happen to bump into Kohaku-san just as she's leaving the living room.
それになんだかさっぱりしていらっしゃいます。もしかしてお風呂上がりなんですか？
ええ、さっきまで入っていました。すごいですね、琥珀さん。そういうの分かるものなんですか？
Because you don't smell anymore?
一目瞭然ですよ。四季さん、髪が乾ききってませんから。お風呂上がりだと四季さんは一層可愛らしくなるんですね。
Faced with a carefree smile, I can't help but look away. Being smiled at right now makes me heartache.
ちょっと待っててくださいね。朝ごはんこれから支度をしますから。
え、
Breakfast. In other words, I'm going to be eating something. The most trivial words remind me of the color of blood. This morning, I haven't seen less of an appetite than usual.
そうですね。今朝は洋風でいいですか？
Yes, please.
ああ、うん。基本的にどっちでもいいんですけど。そっか、朝ごはんか。あんまりにもお風呂が気持ちよかったから忘れてた。
そうなんですか？四季さんは昨夜も食べていませんから、お腹の音で目を覚ましたのかなって翡翠ちゃんと話してたんですけど。
いや、単純に寝すぎただけだよ。子供の頃から小食だったから、1食2食抜くのはよくあることだったし。
はあ、言われてみると四季さんって贅肉のないいい体をしていますものね。もしかして菜食主義者さんですか？
そんなこだわりはなかったけど、言われてみれば有馬の家では野菜ばっかり食べてた気がします。
I'll be falling apart if I was a vegetarian. No offense. After I left the hospital, the doctor warned me to avoid any hard to digest food, but I actually ended up steering clear of meat for other reasons. Probably because it reminds me of the death of a living creature.
好き嫌いはないんですね。それでしたら安心してお食事を用意できます。さあ、すぐにお作りしますから居間で待っていてくださいな。
Kwaku-san spins around and starts scurrying back towards the living room. But I can bring myself to swallow another right now. Anything right now.
ああ、いいんだ、琥珀さん。今日は食欲がないからこのまま学校に行くよ。秋葉にもそう伝えておいてくれ。
That, I turn ahead for the front door. However, as soon as I do, someone grabs hold of my arms tightly.
四季さん、
This is unusual. Kwaku-san seems angry.
なんてことを言い出すんですか。四季さん、今朝は鏡をご覧になってないんですか。
いや、鏡なら風呂場で見たけど。
嘘です。ご自分の顔を一度でも見ているならそんなことは言えません。
Do I look emaciated? Looks like Haku-san is seriously angry. Thinking back on it, when I saw my face in the bathroom, the neck, right. It wasn't just pale, it was positively ashen.
いや、でも大丈夫だって。俺はもともと血の気が少ないし、人より顔色が悪く見えるだけというか。
ダメです。朝ごはんを食べないと大きくなれないんですから。食欲がないようでしたら病人食にいたしますから、どうぞ食堂にいらしてください。
Keeping a firm grip on my arm, Kwaku starts frog marching me toward the living room. It doesn't look like I have much of a choice. I'm seriously unenthusiastic about this, but I'll accept her kind offer.
おはようございます、兄さん。お体の具合はよろしいのですか。
Akiha greeting sounds a little more reserved today. It's lacking his usual strict edge. She must be worried about my health, in her own way.
おはよう。体の方はまあそれなりに調子いいよ。
I return her greeting and take a seat.
それでは食べやすいお雑炊などをご用意いたしますね。ちょっとだけお待ちください。
Kwaku-san doesn't waste any time. She steps back out into the hallway, no doubt headed for the kitchen at the end of the west wing. That leaves three of us in the dining room. Myself, an uncharacteristically reserved Ahiha, and Hisui, who is standing by the wall. This is kind of awkward.
兄さん、昨夜のことですけど、公園で倒れていたというのは
本当なんですか？
ああ、自分でもいまいち覚えてないけど、琥珀さんと翡翠がそう言うんならそうなんじゃないか？
もう他人事のようにおっしゃらないでください。兄さんは体が弱いんですから、危ないと感じたら屋敷に連絡を入れてください。すぐに迎えの者を行かせますから。
This can bring a good argument about not restricting us of our cell phone, because if we feeling sick, we have to make a call for emergency, right? Go tell her.
な、小学生じゃないんだからそんなのは必要ないよ。どんなに気分が悪くたって自分一人で帰ってこれる。
それでは兄さんはまだ子供なんですね。昨日は一人で帰ってこれなかったんですから。
昨日は特別だ。あんなことはめったにない。だいたいな、俺は慢性的な貧血持ちなだけで体が弱いわけじゃない。いちいち明葉に心配される筋合いはないよ。昨日は単に致命的に間が悪かっただけなんだ。
致命的だなんてバカなことは言わないでください。ご自分の体のことでしょ。屋敷に帰られたばかりだというのに兄さんに死なれたら私はどうすればいいんです。
Akia is seriously ticked off. I'm surprised to hear it is uncompromisingly angry.
兄さんは軽率すぎます。もう少しご自分をいたわってあげてください。
いや、俺だってあまり無理はしてないよ。部活もやってないし、医者の言うことは全部守ってるし。これ以上いたわれって言うんならどっかのサナトリウムにでも入るしかないんじゃないか？
ええ、できることならそうしてしまいたいぐらいです。どこかの孤島でも買い取ってそこで反省していただくのもありですね。
Our own island. A dream come true. Akia suddenly averts her gaze and offhandedly proposes something terrifying. What? I would love to have my own island. What makes it terrifying is of course the fact that she's not joking. She's more than capable of doing something like that.
いいわ。今回は何事もなかったので不問にしてあげます。でも次はありませんからね、兄さん。
Having spoken her mind, it appears that Akia is finished with her outburst. As for Hisui, she simply stood by and watched our exchange, as still as a statue. This silence is awkward. It looks like we still have some time before the food ready, so I'll... Well, more information, more time with Koaku. Well, since I visited her just once for the TV, let's continue with her.
アキハ、琥珀さんのことだけど。
はい。琥珀がどうかしましたか？
ああ、いい人だなって。さっき玄関で怒られたよ。朝ごはんを抜いたら大きくなれませんよって。
確かに琥珀らしいですね、それは。
あっちの家にいた頃もさ、そんな風に叱られたことなんてなかったから驚いた。おかげでこれから朝飯を抜くことはできなさそうだ。
そうですね。兄さんはただでさえ貧血気味なんですから、朝食を抜くなんてもってのほかです。
In my case, my diet has a little effect on my dizziness, but I'll just be obedient and nod my head. Eat some meat.
お待たせしました。梅じそと卵のおかゆ登場です。
Ah, good proteins. Koaku-san comes in, vigorously pushing a serving cart.
おしゃべりはここまでだな。時間もないし、ちゃちゃっと食っちまおう。
兄さん、その乱暴な言葉遣いはやめてください。
ありゃ、すっかり元の調子に戻ったか。俺の心配をしてくれていた方がおとなしくてよかったのに。
バカな発言も控えてください。戻るも戻らないも、私、兄さんの心配なんてしていませんので。
Akia looks away haughtily. As I watch her charming display, I thank Koaku for the porridge.
「いってらっしゃいませ」。
As usual, Hisui sees me off as I leave the main gate. Except this time. Hisui stares at me, then takes a small breath as if to muster up enough courage to continue speaking.
四季様、昨日はどうなされたのですか？
別に何もないよ。学校で気分が悪くなって早退してここに帰ってくる途中で。
When I what?
公園で休んでいただけだ。でも確かに秋葉の言う通り軽率だった。これからは気をつける。
責めているのではありません。今朝の四季様はひどく無理をしているように見えたのです。どうかみちみちお気をつけください。
Hisui must have considered saying even those few words to be overstepping her bounds. Bowing especially deeply, she sends me on my way. As I approach the school, I see more and more people wearing school uniforms. The time is 7:45 a.m. Nobody seems to be in any particular rush to get to school, probably because there is still plenty of time before homeroom. Of course, this goes for me too. This morning I can start my day as usual without having to worry about being late, or anything else for that matter. After I cross the intersection, it's only a little ways to the school gates. The traffic light turns red, and I stop in front of the crosswalk. Beyond the crosswalk is the wall around the school grounds. The path to the school is protected by a guardrail, and even now students are jostling their way towards the school gates. Excluding the student from my school, there isn't anybody else on the sidewalk this time of day. Or at least, there shouldn't be. And yet, through the gaps between the cars racing by, I think I caught a glimpse of a figure in white. Oh, thank God. There she is. A unmistakably white figure. Golden hair reminiscent of sunlight. Long thin eyebrows and red eyes. I've only seen her once. There is no way I could mistake her for anyone else. But it can be her. Because yesterday, with my own two hands, I tore that woman to pieces. No, that's not true. It was nothing more than a bad dream. Hisui, Akiha, and even Koatsu all said. They didn't say anything of the sort. I was just being desperate to believe that they had. Which means that that wasn't a dream, it was real. I killed her. I killed her. I definitely killed her. There is no doubt about it. But then, if I did, how? How could she? How could she be here? How could she be right here, in front of me? The line turns green. The students around me start to cross the road. I alone stand stock still amidst the crowd, too stunned to move. The woman is sitting on the guardrail, swinging her legs aimlessly. As is she waiting for someone? I have no idea how long she's been waiting, but there is nothing grim about her expression. I wonder who she's waiting for. She fidgety and restless, as she's waiting for a lover. No, hold on. She's waiting? Who is she waiting for? It's obvious. That much is obvious. I'm sure I will do the same. In fact, anyone will do the same. If someone were to kill me, I wouldn't even have to think about who would I want to see first. I have a bad feeling about this. A shiver runs down my spine like a centipede crawling on my back. I feel like my spine about to burst out of my mouth. The woman in white looked at me. Our eyes meet, our thoughts align. It all makes perfect sense. No, it's just a coincidence. It has to be a coincidence. We have never touched. We have never met. We are complete strangers. She's just someone who looks like her. She must be waiting for someone else. If she isn't, then I'm living in a nightmare. I mean, just think about it. There is no way that a dead person, a person who was dismembered that's truly, could possibly still be alive. And yet, she's alive and smiling at me. A smile that say, "So you are finally here." She seems deeply satisfied to have found the person who killed her. The woman smiles warmly and waves at me, then gets up off the guardrail. She starts walking over to where I stand frozen in place, her hair fluttering softly.
なんだよ、それ。
This is a bad dream. The light turned red.
来るな、来るな。
Nice boots. The woman walks straight across the road, now seems to care about the cars racing by. She barely 3 meters away now. I don't know if this is a dream or if it's really happening.
だから来るなって言ってるのに。
No matter how loud I shout, the reality in front of me remains the same. So I just run away from the woman in white. I run. I run as fast as I can. Without any regard for shame of appearance, I keep running as fast as I can along the asphalt road, knocking other pedestrians off my way. Hey, watch out. My breathing is racked and my heart is pounding in agony. Even so, I run. My facial expression is locked into a grimace. My vision is distorted with tears. My throat is burning. My lungs are shriveling up. The muscles in my hands are trembling so violently that they feel like they are about to rip themselves apart. My legs have forgotten how to move and are just kicking absurdly at the ground. With each step I take, a numbing pain shoots through my thighs. Well, that's okay. I don't care if my leg get torn off. Because if I don't run, I'll go crazy. I look behind me. The woman is white is still walking towards me. She's definitely following me. The woman I killed is chasing me. That itself is more than enough reason for my frenzy. My heart feels like I'm about to explode, but I ignore it and keep on running. When I look behind me, she's still there. How fast she is. She's chasing me with footsteps as light as a feather. My head is tilted back. My arms are limp. I lost all feeling in my legs a long time ago. So why is it? Why if my running as fast as possibly can, that I can shake off a person that's only walking? I'm breathing even harder. I've been running at full tilt for who knows how many kilometers now. Yet when I look back, I can still see her walking towards me. She's walking calmly. She's just out of a stroll, but she's still matching my pace perfectly. Have you considered exercise more? She's like a ghost, peering into a rear view mirror. I laugh, even though there is nothing funny about this situation. Even as I laugh, I keep on running. I can stop laughing, but I still run, even for my body screaming at me that I'll die if I run any further. I still run. It should be obvious why I'm running. If she catches up to me, she'll kill me for sure. I'll laugh it off, but not better than anyone. It is just a way for me to cope. There is no need for any reason or rationale. This is just a natural rule of karma that everyone knows. Those who kill will be killed in return. Since I killed her, she has the right to kill me. That's why. It's just a fact that my life will end the moment I'm cornered. Now's this place again. We were attracted to this place. I collapsed to the ground in a heap. It's not that I tripped so much, as that I couldn't force my limbs to take even one more step, and just came crashing down. Crawling along the wrong ground, I somehow managed to make it over to the base of the wall. I put my hands on the wall and tried to stand up, but it's no use. As soon as I do, the strain drained from my legs, and I follow my backside with a thud. Sprawled there, my body now refuses to even budge. tilt my head back and breathe in. I'm in agony. I don't have enough oxygen at all. As a result, my brain isn't ticking over properly. I can't even make sense of what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing this. Why? Why? Why is this woman that I killed still alive? There is no doubt about what I did to her. I killed her, completely and utterly. So then how? How could she be waiting for me in front of the school with a smile on her face?
確かに殺したのに。
That's right. I killed her. I killed her. Why?
あれ、追いかけっこはもう終わり？
A hollow sound echoes through the back alley. The woman that pursued me with floating footstep shrugs her shoulder in disappointment, then turns to address me where I lie slumped against the wall.
こんにちは。昨日は本当にお世話になったわ。
She gives me a big, carefree smile. I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't know why she's making that face. Still smiling, the woman brazenly strolls into the dead-end hallway.
それとこれ、忘れ物。
Don't hand me the knife.
困るのよね。証拠になるようなものを落とされちゃう。
God damn it. She lobs a black object my way. It's my bag. Oh, I hadn't realized I've lost it. Wait, hold on. What did you just say? Evidence? Evidence of what exactly? No, run. I need to run. With escape on my mind, I managed to move my feet, but there is a concrete wall behind me, so I can't retreat any further. How much do you know, girl?
追いかけっこは終わりなんでしょ？だってここ袋小路だもん。おまけに人気もないから邪魔が入る心配もないし。
The woman keeps smiling. I thought delighted by all this. Dead end hallway, no one around. I frenetically cast my eyes around my surrounding, and I am disgusted by my own stupidity. Fleeing to a place like this is like asking to be killed.
長かったな。あれから18時間、ようやくあなたを捕まえた。
I heard the click of her heels as she takes another step into the hallway.
お前。
何？
お前は確かに。
ええ、昨日あなたに殺された女よ。覚えていてくれて嬉しいわ。
It was a reply I didn't want to hear, regardless of whatever it was a lie or the truth.
ふざけるな。死んだ人間が生きてるはずがないだろ。
It's right, you know. People die if you kill them.
そうだけど、そう驚くことでもないんじゃない？
By the way, it's from a meme I did meet in him.
単に殺された後生き返っただけなんだから。
The woman replies lightly. Her footsteps continue to echo down the hallway. The distance between us is getting smaller and smaller.
生き返った。
I mull over the woman's words, stunned. She came back to life? As in, she was on the verge of death but recovered? Meaning that she went to a doctor, underwent surgery, and managed to spring back from that state? Now she just glued all her parts together.
バカにすんな。あんなに手足をバラバラにされて生き返る人間がいるもんか。
うん、だって私人間じゃないもの。
Her words are so simple that, well, there is no other way for them to be interpreted. I am not a human being. There is no denying that's what the woman in front of me said.
人間じゃない。
当たり前でしょ。手足をバラバラにされて一人でに再生できる人間がいると思う？
It's a vampire. Of course not. There is no way a human could do that. If they could, there won't be a human at all. There will be different creature altogether, one that only looks like a person. And even if you kill them, they come back to life, like a vampire. Even if you strangle them, they don't care. Even if you tear them apart, they'll knit themselves back together and start moving again. They take the form of a human, but they can hardly be called one. So our murdering spree was just laying down justice. We spotted a vampire, and we just went through it. That seems to be the truth from a woman in front of me. I try to laugh, but my throat is so parched and stiff that I can't even laugh properly.
なんだよそれ。
If this is a joke, it's in poor taste. But it's all for too much for coincidence for me to write it off as a joke. I mean, it all fits. If she isn't human, then it is so far-fetched that she could still be, even after I've killed her. My mind stops racing. I remember what the person who saved me when I was a child told me. For now, I need to focus. This is the sort of situation that's going to require some careful thought.
人間じゃないって言ったな。それじゃあ何なんだお前。
私は吸血鬼って呼ばれてるけど。わかりやすく言えば人の血を吸って生きてる怪物かな。
What a relief. Why I'm relieved? Firstly, because the word vampire is at least easy to understand. Even I know a thing or two about them. They may be made up, but the word vampire is very well known. An immortal creature in human form. The concept was created by novelist Bram Stoker and show up in fiction from the West. Yeah, Bram Stoker took the inspiration from Vlad the Impaler to make the Dracula character for his novels. Secondly, and most importantly, the name alone gives you an idea of what they are. A blood-sucking demon. If she's referring to herself as a demon, then it obviously follows that she's not human.
そう吸血鬼なんだ。
It's so passionately absurd that I almost burst out laughing. Even though I'm going to be killed right after this, I feel a little more at ease. I guess I've reached the point where I just don't care anymore. As I lie, here in a heap, having completely abandoned myself to fate, the woman looks down at me with a satisfied expression on her face. Hold on, I thought the general consensus was that vampires can be out and about during the day? Well, I guess I have other things I should be worrying about right now.
でその怪物が俺なんかに何の用だって言うんだ。
Giving into despair, I spit out those words. For some reason, the woman backs away. Only for a moment though. The next instant, she folds her hands in front of her chest and starts scowling sullenly at me.
驚いた。 昨日私に何をしたか忘れたの？
You were so rough.
あなたは見ず知らずの私を会った瞬間にバラバラに殺してくれたのよ。それで何の用だなんてよっぽど手慣れているみたいね。
The woman's really angry so much as astonished. For I have to say I feel the same way right now. I mean, the woman killed with my own two hands is still complaining to me about how I dare to kill her.
ちょっと聞いてるの？殺人狂。
ああ、聞いてる。我ながらものすごい悪運持ちだなって今噛み締めてるところなんだ。悪いけどちょっと黙っててくれないか。
I say that, but I really just want to lash out or something. If I don't, I might go so far as to commit suicide. After all this time, it finally sinks in just how bad my luck really is. I ran across a woman I suddenly felt like killing for no reason. I think it was just love at first sight. Then I let my impulses get the better of me and actually killed her. After that memory were a bit hazy, so I wrote it all of as a dream. Except, not only did it really happen, but the person I killed isn't even human. I've always thought of myself as a misfit, as damaged goods, but compared to this situation, I'm downright normal. I can't help but laugh. See, there is still there is a silver lining to all this. Since the person I killed has come back to life, it's like I never actually killed anyone. Well, I guess the act of killing still remains, but she's alive at least. I think that alone is something to be happy about. Yeah, in that case, I can do this. Tono Shishi can go back to his normal life from before. Well, except you have a vampire with a grudge. Sorry I'm being hunted down by some monster, but I'll take them over being a murderer any day. Bad luck is bad luck, but it's exceptionally bad luck. You tell us. If this whole ridiculous story is true, then I'm not the only one who is crazy.
いいよ、落ち着いた。言いたいことがあるんだろう。文句でも恨み事でも思う存分言ってくれ。
そりゃ言いたいことはいっぱいあるけど、あなた変わった人ね。吸血鬼を前にして何その態度。
悪かったな。必死に居直ってるんだよ。そうでもしないと自分で自分を殺しかねない。
If you're going to kill me, then do it already. I've been dealing with this abnormal body for 7 years. No matter how objectionable something is, if it happens right in front of my eyes, I'm more than able to accept it as reality. That said, never in my wildest dreams I could have imagined something like this. The woman stares at me. Her gaze is sharp, but there is no hostility in it. This is weird. I think like most people would agree that if you get hit, you hit back. Shouldn't she be itching to kill me?
何ジロジロ見てるんだ。お前は俺に復讐しに来たんだろ。なら。
ええ、確かに殺されたら殺し返すのがセオリーよね。それがお望みならしてあげるけど、とりあえず今はパスかな。それ損益が合わないから。
The woman stares me dead in the eye.
ねえ、反省してる？
え
I just stared vacantly at her for a moment, stunned. What she just said sounded like a complete non sequitur.
私を殺しちゃったことを反省しているのかって聞いてるの。それでね、もしあなたが反省しているのなら許してあげようかなって。あなた人間にしては嘘が下手そうな感じだし。
反省って俺が？
うん、あなたがごめんなさいって言ってくれれば私としてはそれでいいよ。
If only it could be easy in real life. I can't believe this. What's unbelievable is the fact that she said she was forgiving the person who killed her, but rather is the fact that her voice sounded so incredibly gentle.
もうこっちが真面目に聞いているんだからちゃんと答えるのが筋ってものでしょ。ほら早く答えて。反省しているのかしていないのか。そこをはっきりさせないと先に進めないんだから。
Do I feel sorry for what I did? I mean, the answer to that question goes without saying.
そりゃ。
Midway through my answer, something tells me to stop. I must finish that sentence. As soon as I do, I won't be able to turn a blind eye to this anymore. I should just keep on looking the other way, not acknowledging any of this, and continue to pretend to live a normal life.
そりゃ何？
My throat clenches. My body is filling with dread, urging me not to say it. But it's gonna be stupid. But I can run away. This is something I must not run away from. Yeah, tell her you enjoy it. Someone who believed me told me that. They told me what to do if I wanted to live a normal life. the sins that I've committed, the acts that I've performed. If there is one thing I must never do, is to look away from this.
そりゃ後悔してる。なんであれ、俺は人を殺してしまったんだから。
I confess as I thought is being wrung out of me. Now that those words have left my lips, there is no going back anymore. With this, I have accepted them worthless. That's right, I killed her. Mercilessly, for no reason at all. I killed her, just because I wanted to.
そのことを後悔も反省もできる。できるのなら。
If I'm allowed to take such an easy way out,
何度でも頭を下げる。でもそれは意味のないことだ。事実として俺はあんたを手にかけた。だから。
there is no way I can be forgiven. I can act like everything fine just because she came back to life. I, Tonoshichi, murdered the woman in front of me. I took her life, her everything away. A display of violence that has no equal.
だからあんたは俺に復讐していい。俺が逃げたのはお前が怖かったからじゃない。俺は俺自身の行為から逃げていただけだった。
I keep my head down. My penitent words aren't addressed to anyone in particular. I'm just muttering them out loud. And with that, I finally wake up. It has thought everything that happened since yesterday took place in a dream. A fleeting dream that comes just before it all ends. An escape from reality where I could continue to run from my own cowardice. And now, at last, retribution.
そっか。うん、いい人なんだね、あなた。
I look up, surprised. The woman is smiling. For being a self-proclaimed vampire, she sure has an honest face.
決めた。やっぱりあなたには私の手伝いをしてもらうわ。
は？
She smiled at me, again, but it feels like this time there is nothing meaningful behind her smile. She wants me to help her? Help her?
おい、手伝いってなんだ？
だからあなたを許してあげる代償。この町に根付いている吸血鬼の始末をちょっと手伝ってもらおうかなって。
Wait, I'm only getting more and more confused.
待て、許す代償ってなんだ。っていうか、そんな簡単に許せるのか。そもそも吸血鬼の始末って、お前自分のことを吸血鬼って言ってなかったか。
Where is your rivalry?
ああ、違う違う。私は吸血鬼だけど、町に根付いている吸血鬼はまた別物よ。あなた、この町に住んでいる人でしょ？なら、最近起きている殺人事件も知ってるわよね。
いや、まあ。
The familiar words give me confused mind, something to latch in onto. It's strange, but the crazy story of the serial killing feels way more real than the current situation.
そりゃあ知ってるよ。連続通り魔だろ。もう何人も殺されてる事件で、被害者は血液を抜かれて。
The substitute teacher said that our actual teacher who got murdered was found burned. But I don't know anymore. As soon as I say that, I realize what she's getting at. So that means
そう、私が言ってるのはそっちの吸血鬼のこと。自分を殺せ殺せってあなたは言うけど、私が殺したい相手は今のところそいつだけよ。この殺人犯ってあなたたちにとっても敵なんじゃないの
my thoughts are racing as I try to make sense of this new information. I understand the context, I understand what she's saying, but my ability to reason through this have just been left in the dust.
ほんと、人間って非効率すぎて理解できないわ。自分たちで吸血鬼の仕業かと言っているのに、誰も吸血鬼退治をしないんだもの。森が燃えているのに逃げ出さないリスみたい。
いや、だって吸血鬼なんているはずないだろ。
The woman scowls sullenly. Oh, right. I remember that the person in front of me is some unknown being who calls herself a vampire.
でもそれじゃあ何か。お前はこの町で殺人事件を起こしている吸血鬼を退治してくれるのか。
Are you not powerful enough? You can glue yourself together. And are you saying that I'm supposed to help you with that?
ええ、何しろ予定が大きく崩れちゃって。昨日なぜか見ず知らずの殺人鬼に襲われて殺されちゃったから。あれは参ったな。もう完璧な不意打ちで反撃する間もなく17個に切断されたんだもの。初めて見ただけの相手を尾行して殺したら満足して去っていくとかどうなの？ほんとひどいなんてものじゃないわ。言い逃れもできないぐらい完全な殺人鬼よね、そいつ。
Damn it, she's pretty clearly talking about me here. Much as I would like to deny it, there is nothing I can say.
私だってね、復元するまでは本当にあなたを殺すつもりだったわ。あんな屈辱を受けたのは初めてだったし、復元しきるのに8割以上の力を消費してしまったわけだし。それより何より本当にものすごく痛かったんだから。あんまりにも痛いから気が触れそうになるんだけど、やっぱりあんまりにも痛くて正気に戻るの。そんな繰り返しを一晩体験した私の気持ちわかる
？I'm sorry. As a human being, it's beyond anything I can imagine.
それでね、もう憎くてあなたを探したわ。目的である吸血鬼も放っておいたぐらい、それだけに熱中した。土地の記録からあなたの服装があの学校のものだって分かったのは2時間ぐらい前の話。本当は夜まで待って捕まえようと思ったけど、もう1分だって待ちたくなかった。それじゃあってあそこで待つことにしたの。
Well, I will be pretty mad too. I see. So that's why she was waiting for me in front of the school. I'm sure that after experiencing that much pain, she must have been dying to kill me. But
わからないな。そこまで憎かったのに、どうして俺を許すなんて言うんだ。
そうね。
Tsukihime barrier.
簡単に言えば時間が経って冷静になったのかな。私も力を消費しちゃったことだし、めっためたに殺すよりぐっちゃぐちゃの盾になってもらった方が効率的だなって考えたの。
おい、今よからぬことを口にしなかったか、お前。
え？そんなこと言った？私。
人のことを盾にするって言った。
A particular kind of shield too.
何よ、そんなの当然じゃない。私はあなたのことを許したけど、それは私個人の感情に整理をつけただけだもの。あなたが犯した殺害という行為そのものはやっぱり気持ちじゃなくて行為で贖うしかないでしょ。
いや、でしょと言われても。
I was expecting to be killed in revenge, but becoming someone's shield someone's shield is something else entirely. Well, I can't really put into words why they are different, but I still have a bad feeling about it either way.
素直なんだか意地悪なんだかわからない人ね。繰り返すけど、私はあなたに殺されたのよ。
Yes, I'm sorry.
想像できないでしょうけど、一度死んでから蘇生するのにはそれなりに力を消費するんだから。 単純に殺されるだけならどうってことなかったわ。でもあなたの切り口は今まで見たこともない切断面で、傷口がつながらないから体を作り直すしかなかった。その結果、私は生き返るのにほとんどの力を使っちゃったんだからね。
The woman's so angry that she's positively fuming. Her anger from last night, forgotten until now, seems to have rekindled itself while she was rambling.
とにかく今の私は弱ってるの。二晩も経てば回復するだろうけど、その前に襲われたら打つ手がないの。だからその間、あなたには私の盾になってもらうから。
いや、もらうからって何勝手に決めてんだよ。
あなたのせいでこうなったんだから、それぐらいはして当然でしょ。それともやっぱり反省なんかしてないっていうの？
The woman stares straight into my eyes. That's not fair. Don't look at me like that before I've had the chance to repent, or say that I deserve it. If you're going to call yourself a monster like a vampire, at least stop condemning me with these pure eyes.
お前な。
I try to steady my wavering heart. I want to repent and atone for what I've done. But my heart is frantically telling me that to compare with this person would be a mistake as a human being.
俺は
Struggling with how to reply, I raise my head. The instant I do, my gaze meets another pair of eyes. My slackness consciousness tightens. As strength returns to my worn-out legs, I shift my body from sitting position to a crouch. Following my gaze, the woman also looked back at the entrance to the alleyway. Over there. Is something even more outlandish than the woman who calls herself a vampire, a creature that should not exist in a human city. The woman looks unconcerned, but I just can't grasp what's going on here. I think I will take a pause for now, and I will continue later, back in 3-4 hours, I think. So, thanks for watching. I'll be back later if you're still there. Then, for now, I'll say my goodbyes. Goodbye.